Hello and welcome to Nagaland TV. This is Gargi Rekha and you are watching Midday News. I'll read the headlines to you now. State-owned oil marketing companies increase price of fuel, makes its fourth increase in fuel rates this week. Business Association of Nagas assert need for implementing securitization and reconstruction of financial assets and enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002. Vice President of India M. Venkaiah Naidu is scheduled to reach Nagaland on a 3-day visit on October 7th, expected to visit Kohima War Cemetery, Kohima. Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi Vadra detained in the wee hours of Monday by UP police as she headed to meet the families of 4 farmers killed in Lakhimpur Kheri. I'll read the news in details now. Petrol and diesel prices soared to new records high across the country on October 3rd after the rates were hiked again following the international oil price hike. According to reports, the fourth increase in its rate this week has sent petrol prices above rupees 100 in most major cities of the countries. After the latest rate revision, prices of petrol and diesel in Dimapur rose to rupees 100.90 per litre and rupees 92.89 per litre respectively. However, prices differ from state to state depending on the incidence of local taxes.
देश ते पेट्रोल और डीजल लगाताम दो उठाउती पिसी दिखा से तो अभी हामी खान यदि दिमापुर दे लेटेस्ट देल लगाताम तो किनका से हामी खान जानकारी जाने लोबो
ये तो जा महीना 27-25 थे ना 99.72 पेट्रोल ला था किसे ये तो पीछे ते उठा लगा दाम इतना तो लेटेस्ट ना 1.18 पेट्रोल ला उठी कि ना 100.90 हो से पेट्रोल और डीजल तो 92.89 डीजल तो उठा तो 1.20 उठी कि ना से इतु महीना
हामी यहाँ जान्नु पर्छ इदे दिमापुर दे लेटेस्ट पेट्रोल लगाताम दुले तो 100.90 ऐसे और डीजल लगा तो 92.89 ऐसे ना जानी पाइसे सायद कि नागालैंड टीवी मोर ग्राउंड रिपोर्ट्स मो ऐसे कमी तो नोंगती
Business Association of Nagas on Sunday asserted the need for implementing securitization and reconstruction of financial assets and enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002. They stated that the contention put forward by Nagaland Bar Association is against its implementation and needs serious deliberation on the context of state's economic condition. Business Association of Nagas said that it was very important so as to lift the profession of businesses and entrepreneurs who they claim are solely responsible for job creation as they contribute to the economy of the state. Vice President of India M. Venkaiah Naidu is scheduled to reach Nagaland on a 3-day visit on October 7th. During his stay in Nagaland, Naidu is expected to visit the War Cemetery World War II Cemetery Kohima, visit Ruzako village in Fek and also hold interactive sessions with Fushama villagers, student toppers and national and state teachers, award winners, etc. It is to be mentioned that preparations are going on to welcome the Vice President, while strict traffic regulation will be put in place during his visit. In a tragic accident, a 37-year-old assistant professor travelling from Tura to Shillong on Saturday was burnt alive after his car caught fire. The assistant professor, identified as Ferdinand B. Lyngdoh, was the youngest son of Meghalaya former Chief Minister late E.K. Maulong and the brother of Congress MLA George Lyngdoh. According to reports, the Bolero vehicle in which Lyngdoh was travelling suddenly burst into flames at Umden village. Preliminary reports indicate that there may have been a technical short circuit either with the vehicle air conditioner or a leaking fuel pipe that caused the fire to quickly spread inside the vehicle, claiming the life of the professor. Reports are out for government-run district hospitals in Nagaland. Reports suggest that the hospitals are not in good health in the state. On September 28, the union government's Niti Aayog had released a report assessing district hospitals covering 707 districts. Nagaland has an average of 26.39% bed occupancy in district hospitals as opposed to the Indian Public Health Standard recommended bed occupancy rate of at least 80%. According to the report by Niti Aayog. The report on Nagaland doctor-to-bed ratio in district hospital also proved a worrisome account. The state fell short of the IPHS criteria as only 1 out of the 3 district hospitals could meet the corresponding norms for positioned staff nurses. Farmers protest over the 3 contentious farm laws turned violent in Tikunya area of Nagaland locality, where farmers were opposing the visit of Union Minister of State for Home Ajay Mishra and Deputy Chief Minister Keshav Maurya since Sunday morning. Allegedly, 8 people were crushed to death after the violence broke out during the protest in Uttar Pradesh's Lakhimpur Kheri district, claiming the lives of both farmers and BJP workers. 2 SUVs were set on fire by angry farmers in the clash near Banbirpur in Lakhimpur Kheri. 4 of the dead were people in the cars, apparently a part of the convoy of BJP workers who had come to welcome the UP minister. Farmer leaders claim that son of Union Minister of State for Home Ajay Mishra was in one of the cars, which they said knocked down some protesters who were opposing the Deputy CM's visit. However, the minister rejected the claim. He said the vehicle overturned when farmers hurled stones at it. And according to another official's account, 2 farmers died after it fell over them. Meanwhile, Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi Vadra was detained on Monday in the wee hours by the Uttar Pradesh police as she headed to meet the families of 4 farmers killed in the wake of violence during an anti-farm protest in the state. The previous day, the agitated Congress leader demanded a legal warrant or a legal basis, or else she said that she would not move from there. The Congress tweeted a video saying Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is being taken to Sitapur police line and urged people to gather there. Several other instances have been following since then on her being stopped to her way to Lakhimpur. Priyanka Gandhi had lashed out at the BJP-led government of UP government and said that she was not committing any crime by deciding to meet the victim's kin. At the same time, Samajwadi Party President Akhilesh Yadav was also put under house arrest on Monday ahead of a scheduled visit to Lakhimpur Kheri to meet families of victims who were killed in the violence. A large number of policemen were deployed outside the former Chief Minister's residence in Lucknow. Millions of leaked documents dubbed the Panama Papers and a worldwide journalistic partnership on Sunday claims to have uncovered financial secrets of current and former world leaders, politicians and public officials in 91 countries and territories, including India. Ex-Indian cricketer Sachin Tendulkar is among the top celebrities in India who has been named in the Panama Papers leak. Tendulkar, who has been a member of the parliament, reportedly has been named as beneficial owners of an offshore entity in the British Virgin Islands, which has liquidated in 2016. According to sources, people involved by the secret document to offshore assets also include pop music diva Shakira, model Claudia Schiffer, and another Italian mobster. The Narcotics Control Bureau on Monday arrested a drug peddler in connection with the VVIP drug bust case in Mumbai. According to reports, a drug supplier was taken into custody following a series of raids in Bandra, Andheri and Lokhandwala. Also in connection to this, actor Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan, who was also arrested by the Narcotics Control Bureau for possessing drugs, will be produced before a court in Mumbai on Monday after their medical examination. A 66-year-old woman in Maharashtra's Thane was allegedly deceived of rupees 11,45,000 by some unidentified persons under the pretext of exchanging her old coins and currency notes. Reportedly, the persons recently contacted the women on social media claiming that they were into exchanging old coins. According to the victim, they offered to exchange her old coins and currency notes of rupees 5 and rupees 10 denominations for rupees 45 lakh. Reportedly, they contacted the women several times between September 20th to 29th this year and sought money for service charges and GST. The women allegedly transferred rupees 11,45,000 into account numbers provided by the accused. Furthermore, she registered a case when she did not get their money back. No arrest has been made so far. Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation is set to launch a first special tourist train for exploring northeastern states under the initiative Dekho Apna Desh. The 14 nights, 15 days train is set to not only take passengers to places that are far away from madding crowd, but also to untouched, unexplored, unimaginable areas of the northeast. IRCTC officials informed that the journey will begin from Delhi Safdarjung railway station and will cover 5 prominent states of northeast like Kohima in Nagaland, Guwahati, Kaziranga and Jorhat in Assam, Itanagar in Arunachal Pradesh, Unakoti, Agartala and Udaipur in Tripura, Shillong and Cherrapunji in Meghalaya. IRCTC officials further informed that trains will start from Delhi Safdarjung station on 26 November. Giving you the COVID updates of the country, India reports 20,799 fresh COVID-19 cases with 180 deaths in the last 24 hours. India's recovery rate now stands at 97.89%. A total of 26,718 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which brings the total recoveries to 3,31,21,247 cases across the country, with 2,64,458 active cases. Meanwhile, Nagaland's total case stand at 31,329 with total 29,351 recoveries. India reports 20,799 fresh COVID-19 cases with 180 deaths in the last 24 hours. India's recovery rate now stands at 97.89%. A total of 26,718 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which brings the total recoveries to 3,31,21,247 cases across the country, with 2,64,458 active cases. Meanwhile, Nagaland's total case stands at 31,329 with total 29,351 recoveries. Delhi University admission has commenced from today, 10 a.m. onwards, which will continue till 6 October after the university announced its cutoff for undergraduate on 1st October. According to reports, the admission process will be completed to be online like previous year. And students who are eligible and interested to take admission at DU can get more information from the official website du.ac.in. Furthermore, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th cutoff list of Delhi University will be out on October 9th, 16th, 30th and November 8th respectively. That is all for now. This is Gargireka signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.